Yo, 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 yo. Yo, my mic's way over there. Okay, I got my mic. Yo, what's up, guys? Let me get some lo-fi going. Although we should be pumping it up. We should be playing that one song. This is what we should be all listening to, shouldn't we? Oh, did I close VC Face? That's okay. This is what we should be going on, guys. This is it. This is today. Bitcoin in the news. Bitcoin is alive again. Bitcoin lives. Okay, let's get back on task here, guys. Cause yeah, that's not what we're doing today. Let me just share the link, because this is something I'm not really good at doing, but I'm going to start doing. Is I'm going to start... Start sharing the channel live link in Telegram. We live on X. We live talking BTC, Sol, Gme. Let's put some big guys in here too. With Myro, Bonk. We're gonna talk about them. We're gonna look at them. We're gonna see stuff. ETH. Just get all the big guys in there, and that'll get people in. Cause yeah, I might think about moving this show to X. Shout out to Kazonomics. I just want to, really show my appreciation to Kaz. Really wouldn't be where I am without him. Really telling me to just have conviction in your own plays. And that's a big one, I would say. Just from like today, if you can go check out his X. I'll bring it up. Oh, there he was. Check out his X here, and you'll see. Scroll down a little bit, and you'll see he has episode 3, The Divine Path. That is really worth checking out. It's being reposted on mine. If you want, you can go to mine. I've got it reposted there. Throw him some love and shit like that. He's a really, 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 really good guy. And a lot of smart things come out of that guy's mouth. So he's worth listening to over and over and over. Let me just share the link one other place here. I'm going to share it to 99 in the GME community.
Hey, 99, did you say you were going to be on Spaces 10 minutes or 8 minutes on the actual GME main account? Yeah. Stop, man. Alright, thank you.
Alright, yeah, so... let's talk about the big guy in the room. We're on the right charts? Yeah, we're on the right charts here. Oh, sorry, my cat wants in. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so... Okay. Do I have to reset that guy? It looks like I do. There we go. Okay, so what were we talking about last time on the corn? We were talking about this all-time, not all-time high, but previous high recovery, and we'll gas through it. Look for something to play out of that or out of here. I said, play out of here. Could have went down, but we didn't, so we're gonna get rid of that. And we just basically went up. We can see my squiggle. It's done what my squiggle did, what it intended to show you guys. I think our target is still up in this range, 68 to 71. You know, I think around all-time highs, which is 69-ish. Let's get a marker on there. Actually, let's have a look and just see. Look at that. Did I mark it right on the dot? Oh my god. He's a genius, people. So, yeah, we're looking for a stretch up into all-time high on the corn. You know, I think this is why we see a lot of other things pushing down in the market. Like notably, we can see the BTC dominance spike down and now is going up. Oh, this is on 30-minute. Whoops. Let's go on the 12-hour. So it's same sort of thing though. Spike down and now it's moving up. It's, you know, it's kind of doing what I was intending with this big W. I really don't know how high up into this region we push, but you know, I think we definitely have to overcome some highs here before anything like that. So we'll actually mark those off probably right there. If it overcomes this, probably a little bit more gas from the Bitcoin. Whereas if it doesn't, then, you know, we're looking at a rejection possibly here. So, you know, just keep an eye on sort of this point. 55.25, 55.26. GME, yeah, GME up in this. We'll definitely talk about that right away here. I might actually skip past a lot of other stuff and we'll talk about that. Once I just want to quickly finish off my ideas here on the corn. That's the one. So yeah, we had a reach up into this region. I think that's kind of what we look for. Let's go down. Just much lower time frame here and see what we're looking at. Yeah, it's pretty strong, as you can see, just strengthening, and it's not quite like as blow off parabolic-y as, you know, something like this. You can see the trajectory of something like this, much steeper, so easier to blow down through. Whereas now we're kind of on this like nice gradual, just sort of stepping up in price, and I think that we can really hold that. Yeah, look at that. Like that's a decent angle to sort of resist, and we can see that. We'll step into ETH real quick just to show you guys what I'm talking about, because it looks very similar to this, how ETH has been on this trajectory. See, I drew it here. Like it's just on this nice trajectory here. It is pushing a little bit steeper now, so it could kind of correct down to this. But it's, you know, it's a nicer angle to hold and continue pumping upwards, right? So yeah, I think that's it's possible for the corn to continue, but this is a lot. Like, I mean, we did have 3-day push before like this, so it could do the same thing, to be honest, guys. The amount of inflows, that's really what this is driving by, is a lot of inflows from the ETFs. So yeah, checking out ETH BTC, like we can see things like ETH BTC, Sol BTC, even Sol ETH actually pushing down a little bit, just because of these big guys getting gas. Like we can see Solana down 7.7%, whereas ETH is up 3% on the day. So it's showing a little bit of alternate strength there. Quickly we'll look at Solana, and this is why some of these altcoins are dipping, or sorry, these meme coins are dipping. It's because of things like Solana taking a little bit of a hiatus here, a little bit of a break. It does have people sort of standing on edge, like, are we going to break down and things like that. I don't think so. Like, we saw a lot of strength just pull in at this 127 range. Even when we did, like, on a 4-hour, we just barely wicked down under that 126, 127 region. And it's like you can see it's being bought up very quickly after 125, 126, 127. So I don't think we're moving too far down out of here before we continue on up. I'm gonna grab some water. All right, so yeah, While this does stall, you know, a hair, as we can see, you know, the corn moving up. Currently, like, if I look at this on the 20-minute, we're like just pushing up steadily, right? So we almost touched 68K. I think we continue on up. So things like Solana could continue just ranging in this sort of area. Where's my chart? There it is. So ranging in this sort of area, I think this was the low. Because you can see we bounced off this trend very, very strong. Like super strong. Bounce off that trend right back up into here. And then fell some more. But then really recovered. Like we're always recovering around 128, 127. Very, very fast. Another 127 recovery here. Fast. Because look at all this volume, right? All the volume is corresponding to the 130, to the 129. And I think there's a lot of trading, fast scalp trading happening here. And I think a lot of that will resolve to the upside once we push past, you know, 135 with strength, which we can see. This is a chart pattern actually that's happening. This is a megaphone pattern. So that's a megaphone that's starting to formulate into the chart here, and megaphones tend to break to the upside. So especially bullish megaphone style, like this is in a bull trend, we're in an uptrend, we're you know, we're definitely looking like a catch-up play. I think I talked to you guys about this. If we look at this on a higher time frame, maybe let's look on a different chart, one that has a little bit more history. Maybe the one, yeah, that's the most history we have. So if you consider this as Bitcoin all-time high, and we're actually nearing this resistance point, I think in between this 143 and 259, this being the midpoint is like a gas move, because there is going to be a rotation on Bitcoin at a point here where there will be volume of this coming into other plays like ETH. Then, you know, see, look at ETH, right? If you consider ETH is coming up to this area, we're about here on Solana. So, like, ETH could gas to 4,800 to all-time highs. Like, that's where Bitcoin's at right now, almost. So then ETH plays catch-up. And then, of course, what do you think Sol does? Where the heck is it? This one. So Sol's just going to continue pacing up. It's going to all-time highs too, guys. Like, this is seriously got more volume on DEX than ETH almost. At this point, like, memes are wild and rampant on there, and memes are becoming a big thing. So speaking of memes, let's head over to, do I have a GME? I do have a GME on here. We can start charting this one. Although this is gonna be weird because, like, all-time high was not there, it was actually down here. I would say right about there was all-time high. So ignoring this entire wick, unfortunately for now, I do believe we fill it. This, funny enough, again, corresponds to my DEX tools. I think I did it. What the fuck is this? Cat with Fat. Nice to get a little airdrop from Cat with Fat on my saga there. So this is 3.7 is actually kind of where I marked this prophesizing market trend analysis, which it's, you know, it's already broken off it. So buy. It doesn't mean anything, guys. Like, we don't know, we can't tell the markets for sure always what they're going to do. So I think this actually, which I thought was disbelief down here. Remember how we talked about this? This was disbelief. If you don't remember what we talked about, you can check out my last video. Otherwise, it's really like, if you look at the market cycle cheat sheet, market psychology, this one works. It doesn't matter which one you look at. So you have your hope, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, complacency, anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, anger, depression, disbelief. So I thought that we were in disbelief right here. And really, I think now that that's changing to here. So I think this is actually disbelief. That was maybe too small of a pullback for the amount of velocity that this type of project has now. That having been said, you know, if this was our first disbelief phase and this is our second, just do some projecting. I mean, your eyes can do the projecting, right? That compared to that, we almost doubled it. So then we could do the same comparative analysis on this trend moving up next. Is about that length, so we're going to double it. So we can just no, we can clone that and we can double it. So like next move to hope, I was saying this, could take us to near all-time high prices. That's when we'll hit hope, which will do, well, I'll just draw it like this. So it'll do one of these down and then back. That was horrible. Do down and then back up. Just like this, right? So we'll have another leg down and up. And this will be another place where, like right now, people will be scared. We'll see emotions, things like that. So I'm going to leave that there as a projection. This is just using basic geometry and stuff. Like I'm not getting too advanced here. I'm making hypothesis based off lines on the chart. It means nothing, but it honestly, like, it rhymes. So psychology does tend to play out, and that's why I follow stuff like that. Again, this is sort of maybe right here actually would be a little more accurate almost, just to put it with this 786, but it's really in the middle. Yeah, that's so nice. That's such a nice point in between like the one extension and the 786 to be like, oh yeah, price will just settle in the middle, because that's where people have the least conviction of either way. Is it going up? Is it going down? We don't really know, right? In the middle points is where people get a little more confused than anything. Look at this, right? Between the 236 and the 0, we're kind of in the middle point. People are confused. Is price going to go up? Is it going to go down? What's it going to do? Right? Same sort of things happened here. Confusion, 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 confusion. So yeah, just you can keep an eye on stuff like that. You can even see right here on a 50% as it bounced off to 236 and a 50% retracement here, and really just was confused. And then it sent down, right? So a lot of these things, like, it has to do with psychology, because a lot of people thinking the same things, it'll play out on the chart. And that's, again, check out Kazanomics for stuff like that. He uses the God when it comes to this stuff, and explaining a little more simply. Like I'm showing you, it's way complex stuff that doesn't even mean anything. We could erase this off the chart because it really doesn't mean anything. I've got my lines up there, right? That's all I really need. So there's my all-time high. Whoops, let's leave that one. And we'll make another one for all-time high here. Make it solid so we know it's all-time high. Really, it's not all that complex. You know, I think we're going to see this. You know, if we want some more current what's happening, we'll see this trend resolve again once BTC sort of makes its move. Speaking of which, let's have a look just real quick, just because things are happening fast while we're on stream here. Where's our dang chart? There it is. Oh yeah. Just about tagged it. Like, it's really trying to tag this 68. Okay. So, but I mean, what's that? From all-time high? 2.7%. And we've done that in a 1 hour candle, I think. 2% almost, 2.7, yeah. There's a 2.5 right here. So we could do that in one candle even. You know what I mean? Like, it's closer than people really realize. So that's, again, some sort of resolution up there. Maybe it just, I think it probably just stalls a bit while people decide which way it's going to go, which is going to be up in, you know, in my idea, it is up, but I am always willing to be wrong. I could totally be wrong. I do have this as a target. You know, if I had a trade, I'd probably take some profits here and then wait and see what happens, right? What's going to happen here? Is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? And play accordingly. That's all you got to do. So yeah, so same sort of thing. We'll wait for that resolution on Bitcoin, and this bull flag that we're in right now, right? It's resolved pretty good. 50%. We had a 52% correction from this local high. And, you know, I think that we're sitting in a nice place right now. Both with the amount of move that we've made and the correction. This is a perfect place to sort of like just relax before the next move up. Again, we were pointing up to here somewhere. I got rid of it, but yeah, we were pointing up here to somewhere. I can always put it back on. It was just a fib. Oh, it was a different fib. I did a fib extension. Show you guys how to do this. So low, high, low. So we had the projection kind of right in the middle here. So we'll put a line there. And we'll make it orange, caution sort of line. And we'll call it hope. Again, I think this is where people are going to get hope for this project. At that point, it will make a little bit of a correction. Maybe to the 786, maybe to the 618. That would make more sense, 618. Have it just under a penny. People will fucking cry. That's what we want. We want people to cry and the hope, the emotion of hope come out. You know? They're crying, but they have hope. Whereas right now, like, we had crying and it was depression. Then we had crying and it's disbelief. You know, they're never going to let this rally happen. What does it say on that market psychology chart? This is a sucker's rally. This rally will fail like the others. Hope will be a recovery is possible. Right? A recovery is possible. That might happen even a little lower. Right? It might happen even a little lower. Could potentially be between here and here. Between 80, the price point of 0.8 cents and 1 cent. This could also be hope. But yeah, again, I think hope's going to be higher up here. And yeah, so definitely keep an eye out for this recovery. You want to see something like that. Probably will do something here, something here maybe. Like I said, it might be hope. Do a bit of a correction and then off to the races. After all-time high, we're really gonna send, right? And I think again this will sort of be the zone. Whether we go up to here, correct down, who knows? Just keep an eye out what happens around all-time high. Yeah, because yeah, like this hope moving into all-time high, I think that's where we get a significant downtrend, at least for, you know, like a little period of time. Anyways, guys, I've rambled for a little bit long. I'm going to head out for now. I know we were going to talk about some of the other big meme coins, but this basically covers them in a sense. Like, a lot of things are going to follow Solana, so just keep an eye on the big corn and then Solana, and you'll be good from there. And we'll jump on maybe tomorrow, the next day, for some more updates. As for this one, Andy's Crypto Talk out.